jump. Mariota in trouble, spins away, throws on the run, and it is picked off. Justin Simmons.
With the ball the entire season, second interception, but he's so good at getting away from trouble in the pocket. We're trying to get this ball down.
Of the season, and Denver capitalizes off the Mariota interception. We do have a quarterback change as Ryan Tannehill is coming into the game. Let's see how Tannehill.
Titans head coach Mike Vrabel has opted to make a change at quarterback. Ryan Tannehill will be the starter for Week 7. The move came yesterday, and it was after Tannehill was inserted into the lineup in the third quarter against the Broncos on Sunday. Here is head coach Mike Vrabel.
Just felt like now was the time, and sitting in that game, sitting where I was, made the decision during the game, and then, just was able to think about it, evaluate it, and move forward and make a decision to try to spark the offense, to try to do something to get us going, to score some points and help us win.
We got to stay true to who you are, and I think that's key. But go out and produce, make plays, take advantage of the opportunities that are there. Don't try to do too much. Really just, play quarterback to the best of my ability. I think if we move the ball and score points, that spark will be there.
Is this the right move right now?
Yes, it is. And I believe Marcus Mariota has lost confidence. And I think when you hear Vrabel speak, is Tannehill a better option? I don't know. I mean, Ryan Tannehill got $90 million and got released from the Dolphins. But right now, I think Marcus Mariota confidence is shot. And you can't have a guy second guessing at that position. So at the least bit, if Ryan Tannehill comes in with some confidence from a mental standpoint, then you may have an opportunity to show up and show well. But right now, Marcus Mariota is just not where he needs to be.
The reality is this is a 2-4 football team that has the 8th ranked defense in the league. That cannot be a reality to have a defense as good as theirs, yet 2-4, 1-4 in their last 5 games after their opening win. He will be confident with the football, and that's something that we didn't get to see from Marcus a ton, was just let it go fly and don't be scared of making mistakes. Almost be more reliant on a really good defense. And so if Tannehill can come and do that, to answer the question, is it the right choice? For the team, yes. For Marcus Mariota, no.
My gosh. Yo. I am like so like I cannot believe it. At the same time, I kind of can, because I was saying it for the past couple weeks, giving Lamar Jackson a break and this bye week. Like, they were so on fire. You know, they win like 12 straight. Like I said, they should have lost on purpose. It's almost what they should have done. Like, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. Yo, Mike Graybill, mad props to you, bro. The bench Mariota, put Ryan Tannehill in. I have a couple friends that are Titans fans, and they're so tired of Mariota. And then Graybill just says, all right, we're going to get Ryan Tannehill. We're going to start him. Boom. And what a great transition. So before we get further into the video, make sure you guys comment, like, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. But it's your boy Curry Mac. I'm just going to be kind of going over the Ravens-Titans game. Like, yo, like, this is crazy. The Titans legit have been playing chess. Played chess against New England, and now they just played chess against Baltimore. Baltimore came out dry. Like, you could tell something, like, Lamar was inaccurate, but I figured, hey, he's going to put it together sooner or later. That Mark Andrews interception, like, they said it hit off his hands. That was a stretch. Like, that was a pretty high ball. It was a hard catch. The corner was right on him. Like, it wasn't a good ball. So, like, the biggest game changers of today was Baltimore's turnovers and their fourth down conversions. Now, I know it was only 2 and the one was like midfield, but they could have punted it, and Titans scored a field goal off that, I believe. Might have been a touchdown, but I know they scored off of it, I'm pretty sure. And then that second one, it was the score at that time, I think it was like 21. I think it was 21-6. And they could have just got the field goal, made it 9. But they didn't want to. You got the best kicker in the league, best kicker of all time, and you don't want to put him out there for an easy, like, 40-yard field goal? I mean, it was still early, a little bit. Like, I mean, they've been so confident all year. Tennessee, everybody better watch out. Them coming into New England, beating them, beating the champs, this carried over. And now they feel like they're on top of the world. I'm shocked, honestly. I almost wasn't gonna watch the game because I was like, man. But then I kept telling myself, well, you know, they had this long break, and like the team's been. Baltimore was just on this crazy streak, and you guys saw, if you guys watched the game, you saw the stats of like teams with records of 9-7 and teams that are 14-2, like, winning the Super Bowl. It happens all the time. So and when you're on a 12-game winning streak, it's hard to just, it's like you need a loss. Their confidence is through the roof. No one can touch us. And then you get to a position like this, you get a bye week, you sat your quarterback in the last game of the season, he comes back dry. I mean, he's never thrown 40 attempts in a game before. Their strategy, like, I was thinking, like, the Titans played it perfect, and that's usually what Baltimore does. They're going to run Lamar, Mark Ingram, Gus Edwards, whatever. They're going to run it and make the other team try and play catch up while you're playing with the clock. So, but that's not what happened. The Titans is the ones that did it. And I was very impressed with, for one, how they played against Lamar in the first half. They did not load up the box. They played a zone, and they had a QB spy on him, which, all right, like, obviously he's going to outrun the linebackers, but they maintained him so well. Like, he didn't break any real big runs, like maybe one in the first half for like 20 yards. They did a very good job of maintaining him in the pocket. and he was getting flustered and he was making bad throws. And that's what Baltimore was doing all year. Like, these defenses, these teams were trying to just load up the box, blitz, and try to get to him as quick as they could. But Lamar was good at reading real quickly. He would make real quick decisions. He's an athlete. But today, when you got only 4 in the box, like a normal rush, and you got an actual defense behind their playing pass defense, it's going to be a lot harder. He was shook. They did a phenomenal job. I loved it. So at the end of the first half, the second quarter, they pretty much did a 2-minute drill, and that was the best I've seen him all game. So after that, I was like, man, they're going to come out in the second half and just be ready to destroy. I also think in the last 2 minutes of the second quarter, they didn't utilize their timeouts right. Like, they could have had more opportunities in the red zone. I don't know what they were thinking. But, the Titans corners, like their secondary, you couldn't ask for a better game for playing a zone. Like, sometimes Lamar caught them on their toes and he read it good, but you guys got to understand, when you're playing a zone, you're looking at the quarterback a lot of the time, so you're reading his eyes, and he can kind of play off you a little bit. So I think they did good. Adoree Jackson had like 3-4 incredible defensive stops. Like, there was that one, I don't know who it was. I think it was like Mark Andrews. It was on 3rd down, and they did like an out, and he was on his hip, jumped up, and batted it down. I thought that was one of the most impressive plays I've seen all year. The player of the game had to be Derrick Henry again. Like, this man is unstoppable. He is the best workhorse running back I've ever seen. And I said that in the last video. Like, he reminds me of L. Bell, but stronger, faster. He doesn't dance around the holes as much. He's just a straight-up north-south runner. I was wondering why they weren't doing any pitches to him, because with that speed, he can get to the outside quick. So this man, and that little touchdown pass, I did not see that coming. I thought that was genius. Put Mariota in there. They did, what did they do? They motioned him across, kind of pulled the corner out a little further, and all the focus was on Derrick Henry. Except Earl Thomas kind of reacted, but he was too late. So, yeah, the Titans strategized perfect. They wanted to make Lamar throw to the numbers, which he's always had a hard time throwing to the outside of the field, and they wanted to make him work for it. And you saw he had, kind of like 2 picks. 2 of his interceptions were kind of the sideline, more the one than the other, but they planned it perfect. I do think that first, I just want to get this out there, that first 4th and 1, like QB sneak they had, I think that was a good call. It was very close, but I don't think there was enough evidence. Like, they made the call, they just kept it on the field. I don't think there was enough. I have a feeling people are going to argue that, and I have a feeling a lot of Ravens fans are going to complain about the refs, but it didn't even matter. I think they called a pretty good game overall. There was not that many penalties going on. There was more false starts than anything. Like, they're really trying to let the players play, and I love that. Fans might also argue that, Lamar played like his best, and he did. I mean, he tried very hard. He's such a winner. Like, I have mad respect for him, even though I am a Pittsburgh fan. It feels good to see him lose, but I'm still like, it's crazy. But they're gonna say like there was a lot of drop balls. There was like 3 or 4 in the first half, but they were hard catches. Like, they were thrown behind them, behind the receivers, and Willie Snead, he is tough, man. I remember watching him last year too. This dude, he's always been just a tough receiver. One of my other favorite plays of tonight was that Derrick Henry passing touchdown at like the 1-yard line, and then Ryan Tannehill, that read option, and he kept it. Everyone bit on Derrick Henry, and he made a good move and scored. I thought that was awesome call. And it was huge at that time because there was still some time left in the game, and to be up by, I guess that would have made it 16 because they had 12. I don't know, something like that. But it was an awesome call. I loved it. Yo, Coach Graybill, yo, mad props to you, man. I think you're up there for Coach of the Year. Seriously, I love the way you're coaching. Your team is energized, and they're ready to move forward. Whoever wins out of the Texans and Chiefs, good luck, because the Titans are hot. And it's crazy, like, they're going to be playing road games the whole way up. Like, I'm rooting for Tennessee. All y'all other Tennessee fans, like, good luck. Let's get it. I know y'all beat out Pittsburgh to get into the postseason, but y'all, we wouldn't even beat the Patriots. So I'm rooting for y'all. We're gonna get it. Like, who would have thought beginning of the year, like, Tennessee would make it this far? Better yet, make it to the Super Bowl. Like, I think they got a good chance. This defense, Derrick Henry, Ryan Tannehill, like, you saw he had, like, 70-some passing yards last game and 80 this game. Like, that's unheard of. Like, they're just running it down your throat. Good luck stopping Derrick Henry. This man is a tank. You saw the last 7 games, he had like 1,000 rushing yards. In the past 2 games, he had like 160 and like 180, I don't know. But dude, this dude is an animal, and he doesn't even seem like he gets tired. Like, just watch out. So, Titan fans, let's get it, man. I'm gonna root for y'all. We're gonna get it. How about this? If Titans make it to the Super Bowl, I'll get myself a Derrick Henry jersey, and I'll rock it. I'll rock it for a whole week. We'll do it like that. If they make it to the Super Bowl, I'm gonna get a Derrick Henry jersey. Comment down below if you agree, if you think that's cool, or if you want like any other jersey. It don't matter to me, but I'll get a custom one made with Mike Graybill on the back. That'd be dope. So, in Baltimore, you guys got outcoached, outplayed. You guys kind of beat yourselves today. They're going to come back strong next year. So, I'm a little nervous but excited for next year. Hopefully Ben doesn't retire, but who knows. I could see Mariota maybe going to Pittsburgh, to be honest. We'll see. I don't know how I feel about it. Probably better than Hodges and Mason Rudolph. But enough for that. So that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm just still like kind of in shock. Like this is cool. Like let's go Titans. Let's go. But yeah, that's it for the video. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe. And Titans go to the Super Bowl. Your boy's getting a Derrick Henry jersey. So let's get it. Curry Mack out.